Hey, what's going on with it? Once again, ladies and gentlemen, fanboys and fangirls alike, this is the one, the only Mr. Criticism Guy 2009, aka 10 of Free 2011. Before I begin real quick, I know this has nothing to do with video games or anything like that. It actually sort of does, as you can see the topic up above and below. I just want to give a very special shout out. I talk about him a couple times in my video. Really awesome dude. As a matter of fact, we actually live in the same actual city in Vegas, which is awesome to sell. So hopefully one day I'll be able to meet him. Because he lives really, really far, like 4 or 5 hours, like on the other side. It's fucking huge ass city if you've ever been on here to the 702, which actually next year, crazy spoiler alert for next year, 2014, I think it's like June or December next year, they're going to be changing the area code 702 to 725 or 725, however you want to put that. So yeah, other than that, shout out to Brian, 3TR Topic Reviewers, a really awesome dude. He actually gave me a really fucking awesome ass shout out, so shout out to the dude. He's badass, he's awesome, he's epic. Really chill guy. Highly recommend you subscribe to his channel. I'll put the link down in the description box below. So without further ado on that, I might be coming on a sneeze real quick. Oh, never mind. Let's begin. So Edward Snowden, I already talked about this dude a massive amounts of times already. So pretty much, most of you guys know the deal with this guy. He's been around since like June, July-ish, this past summer. A lot of people are talking about him because he broke off everything about the NSA, how the NSA, FBI, CIA, etc. They break into people's and not even break into people, they spy on, unfortunately, the American people, which is us. Unless any of you guys are outside internationally, you pretty much don't know what's going on, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, here we go. So yeah, Edward Snowden actually brought the case that, especially for gamers out there, people that are PC gamers especially. I'm a PC gamer, sort of, but not that much. Unfortunately, the NSA decides to spy on all of us, not just with wiretappings or webcams, smartphones, what else? Hacking into fucking cars, yachts, whatever the fuck you want to call it, smart houses. They're hacking the shit out of everything, you know? Anything that's an electronic device, unfortunately, they got their little grubby fucking hands on. So I really don't give a shit about them. But, at the same time, it irritates the fuck out of me a little bit. I'm not going to lie, you know? Very fucking bullshit on their fucking part, on their side of the spectrum. But the thing is, they actually took over, they're starting to take over a little bit more as little, insiders for fucking World of Warcraft now. Spoiler alert right here. No offense to anybody that's a big ass fanboy of World of Warcraft. I never really gave a shit about World of Warcraft. Never have, never will. I mean, I had friends back in the days, back in my middle school and high school years. They were huge ass fucking fans of World of Warcraft. They were fanboys to the fucking T when it came to that shit. Me, I never really got into that shit because I didn't feel like paying 20 or 30 bucks a month just spending my life playing a fucking game every fucking day. Even though I play games a couple times every now and then. This if I'm not working or if I'm not at the gym or just hanging with my real life buddies, which a lot of people unfortunately they don't really do very much anymore. Very few occasions you will see that unless you live in a big ass city like mine or in LA, New York, Chicago, etc. If you're in a big ass metropolis like that, you'll still see that go on, but if you're in a small town, you rarely ever see that shit at all. And unfortunately for me, fortunately and unfortunately, I never lived in a small town. Unfortunately because sometimes Hispanics, we get a lot of fucking shit from Caucasians sometimes. Even though they don't like to admit it to their face. But that's a completely different video. I'm talking about the NSA shit right now. So basically they're sending in these agents, pretending to be innocent little players to see if they're talking about anything. Oh, they're talking about terrorism. They're saying some kind of joke or something that they're going to blow some shit up or whatever. You know, it's fucking stupid, seriously. The way this world and this country works is just, it's fucking pathetic as hell. See all these fucking grown-ass 40, 70, 80-year-old people, do this shit to, innocent little kids that are playing online, you know? And they're doing it to the Second Life game, too, which I never really gave a shit about. Anything that has to do with, The Sims or, Zoo Tycoon, those games are just pathetic fucking trash. There's this fucking shit. They're boring as fuck. They put me to sleep in at least 5 minutes or less, and then that's it. I mean, like I said, I did have friends and a couple family members, which I won't put out names, obviously, for the sake of their safety, that they're really huge ass fanboys or fangirls of fucking World of Warcraft. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna hate and bash people for hating that shit. The thing is, I really don't give a fuck about it. I honestly, in my all honest opinion, I never gave a shit about it. I never cared about the character-wise stuff, the continuity, any of the fucking stupid ass commercials that were out there. Even though it was that dude, Mr. T, I forgot his fucking name in real life, and that dude that did Meeting Me, Vern Troyer. He ended up being a little reality show and shit like that. I never really gave a fuck about any of the commercials either because they're boring as hell. You know, it's supposed to be, oh, they're supposed to be super funny. And then, You gotta wait till you're level 70 or level 80 or something to get to your warlock shit or whatever. I don't give a fuck about none of that. The only thing I do give a fuck about, if I had to give a fuck about a MMORPG gaming, is that, let me think. Something that's like, really big stuff. Like, even though they're indie games, I like the Binding of Isaac shit or Killing Floor. Anything like that is cool. And another thing I really liked about the MMO shit is that, what's it called? You don't have to pay always 10 or 20 bucks a month. Some of them, they're just straight out free. Or older games like Spiral Knights or Gary's Mod, Team Fortress 2 shit. Shit like that, that's fairly decent to good ass gaming right there. If it's anything like World of Warcraft, I'm just getting bored as fuck with it. Even the Star Wars shit, as much as I do like that franchise, I didn't really like the MMO series for that shit. I'm mostly into the old school, like PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, or even the Xbox ones were pretty damn decent. Even though I didn't like the 360 and the Xbox One after that, the original Xbox was alright. I'll give it some credibility towards that. And the last things I will say about this is that, it sucks because this is pretty much the invasion of fucking privacy right here, but since they're big government, New World Order, Illuminati's fucks, that could pretty much say and do whatever the goddamn fuck that they fucking want, which fucking pisses me the hell off, straight out. I don't mean to yell at your guys' ear that much, but that irritates the fuck out of me. I'm just letting you guys know that right now. I'm sorry about that. I had to rage a little bit on there, because they pretty much can get away with whatever the goddamn fuck they want. You know, they make the rules, they're pretty much sucking the devil's dick pretty much at this point. Really. Is that, you know, not only is it an invasion of privacy, it's a threat to our fucking well-being, you know? We had God-given rights from the fucking Constitution Bill of Rights. We had to use that shit, man. Even though some white people usually talk about that, and I'm not white, I'm a Spaniard, I know this. And the only part that would be white in me is probably my Spaniard side, maybe a little bit, and that's pretty much it. From Spain, that's it. This is just fucking pathetic bullshit, man. When is the bullshit gonna fucking end? That's my fucking whole intake on it. And then the second time is like, eventually they're gonna end up having Google, and about 20, 30 years from now, they're gonna have brains, like microchips in our fucking brains, and we're gonna have interface virtual reality. We can actually physically touch and see stuff. They're probably gonna make holograms, all this shit right here, like my little laser mouse or whatever. Or what else? What else is old? This old ass cell phone that I had about 3-4 years ago, even though it's still in good condition, I'm not gonna lie. And other stuff, technology that was pretty much technology based use. It's gonna end up being like dinosaur shit in the next 20 or 30 years from now, or less. Maybe 2 or 3 years from now. I don't know. Well, only God knows. That's all I'm gonna say. No offense to atheists out there. I don't believe in God. I'm just saying I believe in Him, even though I use a shit ton of profanity. But I will say I do know the fucking truth. That's all I know about that. Even though I don't mention it very much on this channel, you'll see what I'm coming at. And that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say. So, like I always say, is what it is, ain't what it ain't. See you when I see you. You guys have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at around the world. Don't drink and smoke weed at the same time. Don't do anything reckless. Talk to you soon. See you soon. See you around. Be easy. Stay safe. All that good shit. And I'm going to talk to you guys later, alright? Peace, lates, goodbye. And I'll see you guys soon. I'm out.